ready to go. You might as well set us off, big man.
Yeah, man. Welcome to another episode of Nothing New Podcast. What episode are you on?
9.
9? I said 18. Hello. Yeah, we're back again. Another episode. Certain people look very gloomy. What's going on? As long as Mr. Clement seems very tired.
Just do the intro, man. Just do the intro and let's talk about what we're going to talk about.
Well, yeah,
please,
man.
do not.
Back for another week. More topics, more conversations to have. Yeah, so what we talk about today, guys? What have you not been up to? Well, I got a trim. Just in case you didn't know, isn't it? You can't really say because I've got a D-rag on, but I got a trim in it. I'm just letting you know, man.
Back, wave check.
Relax.
Breaking the rules. And changing the game. For the last 9 weeks, you'll be wearing that durag. So do the wave check.
We're gonna do another week. We're gonna do another week 10 and 11. Waves that really, it's a working process at the moment.
Yeah. It's not wavy at the moment.
Certain men are talking too loud. You didn't have no energy 2 minutes ago.
I still don't. I just like sending for you, innit?
He loves it. He loves it. But
yeah, the waves are not wavy.
The waves aren't waving, man. Honestly, I got a little. Do you know what it is? I think obviously I grew up my hair in it for too long, and I've cut all one level in it, so the waves ain't really waving. But if you want to see the waves, check out Insta, and they're gonna be on there. They're not. I'm guessing.
They won't. You haven't posted a picture in like 5,000 years, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? I intend to keep it that way. I intend to keep it that way.
Hear it. Retweet.
I got like a little level 1 cut in it just to get my hair all healthy.
Factory reset and that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, I ain't really been up too much.
Boy. Clement?
Yeah,
man, I haven't done much. I haven't done much at all. I've been here, man. I've been here. What'd you say?
I said you haven't done much.
No, what'd you say? Say it with your chest.
I said
say
you
with your chest.
Me, please.
Don't carry a beard like that. Don't carry a beard like that and be muttering stuff. Yeah, say it with your chest.
I didn't. I said you ain't done that. I said you ain't done that. Hey, I messaged. I emailed the person who tried to email.
Yeah.
No reply. Nothing. Do you want to speak to her?
No reply.
Yeah.
I'll speak to her for you. I'll speak to her for you.
I was supposed to say this yesterday, but I was doing other shit. I'm not
That's fine. You say what you say while we're recording our podcast.
Because I just remembered. Literally just remembered. Yeah.
You jobless prick.
Say no more. You just got say no more. Anyway, Mr. Esmeralda, what are you up to?
That was wild. But anyway,
unnecessary.
We digress. Yeah, bro, listen, my volumes will go down. Yeah, none at all. Nothing. I've been saying nothing at all. I've just been sleeping like a sleeping man. I just sleep.
What's going on with your friend over there? What is going on with your friend over there?
What?
Do you think people want to listen to you chew?
I don't care. Well, as you were saying, Mons, please continue. No, nothing. I'm done still. I've just been sleeping. That's it.
See, now we got a gym. How are you keeping up this size?
God.
I'm just.
Go on.
It's a fair question, though.
Is your time to shout supermo?
Come on.
High in protein. No, because bare times when I've shouted out supermo, you cut it out like a twat. No, I'll leave it in. This time.
No,
fuck you. You know what? No. Fuck you, bloody. Fuck you. What? Fuck you, bloody. What?
Well, yeah.
No, have you not seen the meme with the two Indian men arguing? Fuck you. I'm bloody. Fuck you, bloody.
I don't know. That shit's so accurate. Yeah,
that's fucking shit. I said fucking shit. What's fucking shit? I said fucking shit. You were fucking... No, this is your chance. I'll leave it in this time, I promise. No, fuck you, fam. I'm not in the mood, fam. I'm not in your mood.
I'm not in your mood.
I'm not in your mood. I'm not in your mood.
Flipping, I've seen this. Figgy sent me this screenshot of this conversation between this. I don't know if they're together anymore. The random couple in it, but apparently Donnie's let his ex. So I think he used to live with his ex in it, and they're both paying rent. Then they've broken up, and she's moved out, but she can't find a place to stay, a permanent place to stay. She's staying at her brethren's place for the week, and then she stays with him for the weekend, didn't it? Now, I don't know how long ago they broke up for them to be doing this, innit? But the guy's in a new relationship, and his current thing has found out that he's letting his ex stay over. But this is 3 weeks into the whole situation, innit? And she is going off. But he's like, listen, she's really not got anywhere else to stay other than my place. So what am I supposed to do? Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
In that situation, who's in the wrong? Should he kick his ex out?
No, I feel like you should have just communicated that. You shouldn't have kept it a secret. The moment you keep it a secret, you make it feel like you have ulterior motives.
But
if you just said, yo.
But who's gonna accept that though?
It's not about accepting it. I've told you, I do not care whether you accept it or not.
But this is your girl.
Okay. But your girl should know that you're not a piece of shit to the point where if your ex don't have nowhere to live, you're gonna let her stay.
That's true.
And if you don't like it, there's nothing more to say. He shouldn't have lied about it. That's it.
No, I don't think he lied. I just think he just didn't tell her, because with the way the text was going, I'll send it to you later. The way the text was going, it was like she didn't know, and then she only even found out because she checked the room.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's like a 3-bedroom house or something like that. So she only found out because she checked the room, and she clocked that my girl was staying there, innit? I'm surprised she didn't bounce immediately after finding out that Donnie didn't say anything. 3 weeks into the whole thing, and you're only finding out by accident. Donnie didn't even tell her. She went and did Mrs. Investigation and clocked that the babes just in the room, just chilling. Imagine that.
That's the bit where I'm like,
yeah, you're joking.
They were pamming. You know they were pamming on the low.
They
were pamming on the low.
That's the crazy part, is that it's been 3 weeks and you didn't even know the babes was there.
Might have been 3 weeks deep, cuz.
In his ex.
Might have been 3 weeks in the RKO in her, bro.
How do you think she paid for the rent? How do you think she paid for the rent? That's what I'm saying.
You think you can live in this house without sucking my...
You can pass.
You're wrong.
How do you think she's paying us rent? I'm surprised.
Yeah,
if it was me, listen, if I find out that my ex, my babes is letting her ex be a piece of shit and let him live on the streets, I don't care. He's not staying in that house. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, but if that's, are you paying rent? Are you contributing to the rent? If you're not contributing to the rent, and it's my rent that I'm paying, you can't tell me what's going on in my house.
I can.
You can't.
I can.
No, you can. But you just happily be ignored.
He's got the bid. He passed the bid threshold.
No.
That's what I was saying. Obviously, she was bare complaining it, and I would have done exactly the same. But actually, I wouldn't have done that. I probably would have just said my 2 piece, and if obviously you're not saying you can't tell her what she tell my man what he does.
No, you can communicate, but just know you're going to be ignored.
But then I'm saying she should have just chipped in the first place. I would have just cut. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your housing.
You'd have cut.
You would have cut.
You know what? Hold on. This brings me to a nice conversation that I've been wanting to have for a minute now. Yeah.
This guy's gonna.
I see all this. No. Hold on. I see all this stuff on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat. A lot of these women are like, if your man don't treat you like a queen, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, leave. Bruv, no, because you think you're just gonna get treated like a queen and not have to go through anything in life. It doesn't work like that. You want to be ride or die. Everybody's screaming ride or die, ride or die. What are you riding for? What are you riding? Yeah. What hardship are we going to go through where you're not gonna leave me? Because you want me to treat you like a queen because that's free.
That might not.
What hardship? What hardship are we going to go through that is going to warrant the queenship? Because if you're like Aura and you say you're gonna leave because I'm not a piece of shit and I'm letting my ex stay in my yard just so she's not on the streets.
Yeah.
So what hardship? What hardship? Because I can't cheat on you. You're gonna leave.
Wait,
I can't flirt with other babes. No. Shut up.
Wait,
I can't flirt.
We're not letting you get. Hold on. I can't cheat on you. You're gonna leave, nigga. What does that mean? What? So if you cheat, she's not supposed to leave?
I'm not saying she's not supposed to leave. I'm just saying there's certain women who won't, depending on the type of person you are. I mean, there's certain people in this life who have different tolerances, but it just seems that I'm seeing a lot of things where a lot of women are saying that it's zero tolerance, and it don't work like that.
Yeah, of course not.
It don't work like that. What hardship can we go through where I know that if I do this, or if after I've done it by mistake or whatever, I know that my babes is gonna understand and she won't leave me.
I'm not specifically cheating.
Because nowadays everybody is always like, little this, I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
He looks at a girl, I'm out. He does this, I'm out. What hardship can we go through, please?
I don't think it's just that, to be honest.
Because all of you want to be saying Gucci, Chanel, this, that, and the third. You think all of that is free? You have to go through hardship in life.
True.
So what hardship can we go through?
I'm just boy. Well, obviously,
Mons, what hardship can we go through, bro? What hardship? What hardship are you willing to go through for your babes?
Not a lot.
Right. Wait, hold on. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't get it. Why do you guys feel like you can just be deflecting all this kind of shit on me? Even that last thing, that fucking boy. Listen, that boy. Listen. You know what? Hold on. Hold on a second. I got a question from you. So hold on. That Yomji, I swear when I catch him. When I catch that boy.
Hey, that's a fight I want to see.
Bro.
That's a fight I want to see.
Listen.
When I catch that boy.
I'll bust him up.
You understand?
But yeah, nah. I mean, how much tolerance are you gonna have? What's your tolerance level saying? Like, what can your babes do? But I don't really know what sense. So,
I get what you're saying.
Not saying what can she get away with, but like, obviously people make mistakes.
I think a lot of people these days, I don't know whether it's just for social media, but they're so close-minded with shit. Like, and I know I keep using the cheating for example, but like, if my husband's cheat, I'm out. If this happens, I'm out. If this happens, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna assess the situation that we're in.
It is. I think it is a social media thing, though.
You know what I mean? I want to assess the situation that we're in. You know, before I'm just gonna go in and be like, oh, you've done this, I'm out. You did this, I'm out. Shut up, bruv.
Wait, hold on. So what like circumstances of cheating are you gonna go through for you in order to say you know what? All right, cool, I'm allow it. I'm staying.
Honestly, I couldn't give you an answer right now, but it's just you have to assess the whole thing where it's like, is this a one-off? Is this a stupid like, what level of cheating are we talking as well? Because what she done? What, she lips my man when she's drunk, or like, what is it? Do you know what I mean? There are different levels of cheating.
So you could allow a lipsing. So if she lips with someone and she tells you, or you see it, or whatever.
So let's say like we're married now, yeah. She's gone out with her friends on some like hen do or some shit. They've come back and she's like, yo, I need to tell you some shit. This, that, and the third. I lips this guy in the club when I was yacked. This, that, and the third. You think I'm then going to walk away out of a marriage of like 5 years because of what? Lipsing? Especially if she's had the courage to come and tell me as well, to sit me down and then be like, yo, this was a mistake, like I truly regret it, blah blah blah.
Well, do you think it's courage though? I think it's just guilt. You're just upset that you did something.
No, yeah, it could be guilt, but sometimes guilt is needed to know how you truly feel about someone. Because if I didn't care about your emotions at all, then bruv, I'm never gonna tell you because I'm just thinking, yo, man, come on.
Man said this guy's in a 5-year marriage and his gasket, he lips the thing, he's coming home all happy. He's coming all happy. His wife is like, oh, you're really happy today. You don't even know that this guy is buzzing and he lips on wavy thing in the club. Furthermore, you shouldn't be lips and things in clubs. Please.
Yeah, but shit happens, innit?
It's no more.
Shit happens, innit?
Shit don't happen, but I hate it.
Tell us more.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Yeah, let's not tell us more. You tell us more.
I don't lips things in
this nigga don't lips.
You don't lips things in the club. You don't lips things in your house. You don't lips things outside.
This nigga lips is his PS4, bro.
The most action this nigga gets is when he puts that Supermalt bottle to his mouth. That's it.
Listen, that's when I'm lipsing. That's when I'm lipsing. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just you know what I mean. It's just like different levels.
So how do you move past that? Your babes is I don't want to say lips on in the club, but she's done something to that degree. So it's not full on cheating, but you know, how do you move past that? Because you know what it is, yeah. I think
it's just about rebuilding trust. Rebuilding trust.
And that's a great answer because a lot of people, when shit happens in a relationship, not even just cheating, but when trust is broken, a lot of people just take each other back. not immediately, but let's just say before the trust is built. So maybe my man will cheat, or like something's happened, or he spent some money he wasn't supposed to, or he did this, or he done whatever, and then, you know, he apologizes. You know, 2 weeks later, everything's back to normal. There's no build back up of trust in it. You can't cheat on me. I'll take it back in 2 weeks, and everything is fine and completely gone back to normal. Like, however long it took for man to build the trust initially before man cheated, that's what we should be looking to do. But man,
that's what, exactly.
I feel like that's why a lot of girls get back with a lot of niggas that cheat, and then either shit repeats.
But it's about right. You can get back with somebody, but you just, that person then has to understand the trust levels isn't there. And if you're not willing to win back my trust or build back my trust, let's not do this. So for example, now if I cheated on my wife and I went and told her, and like she does whatever she wants to do, moves mad, blah blah blah, and then takes me back, and then if I'm telling her, yo, I'm going out with the lads, and she's like, you're not, I have to understand that this is part of winning back their trust. You know what I mean? Or if she says, I'm going out with the lads, she's like, all right, cool, give me 45 minutes, let me go get ready. We're both going out with the lads. If that's what it takes.
Nah, you know what? Hey,
if that's what it takes, I feel like it rests on the person who has to build the trust. Because you know, a lot of people will be like, bruv, get over it, sort of shit. No. It's not for you to tell me when to get over it. I'll tell you when I'm over it. Like it's you have to constantly just keep building at it, and you just have to accept the pain that you've caused the person.
Makes sense.
Look at this, man. Mature response from me. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You've matured. I think you've had time to process.
I know.
So, boom. So, what would you do? I don't even know if these allegations are true in it, but you're Mr. Will Smith. You sat down at this table. You see, hey, your wife talk this bullshit that she's talking. Apparently he's known, or he's.
Yeah, there's been loads of rumors that both of them are in an open relationship for a minute still.
Yeah, but then she's denied allegations of G and what's his name,
August Alsina.
Yeah.
So in case there are people who are listening to this who don't really know what's going on, August Alsina has done an interview with Angela Yee, and during the interview, he's basically said that he was in a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith gave them their blessings to be together, to go, you know, exploit each other in the bedroom and that, because him and Jada have transitioned from just being sexual, you know, partners or whatever to being life partners. And what comes with life partners is making sure the other person's happy. And if what's going to make the other person happy, the fact that they're going to be sleeping with, you know, my man, they're calm with it, innit? So,
mad.
So yeah, that's what's going down, crack-a-lacking, you know what I mean?
Mad, crazy.
That whole Hollywood space
is new. It's new. I'm not gonna lie to you. And to be honest, I can't say I understand it. But then again, after a career like both of theirs and the money and the space that they're in, maybe it makes sense to them. With me, I don't know about all that.
It doesn't make a sense.
It does not make. It's not processing.
I want to get you guys' thoughts on the whole open relationship sort of thing. I mean, not to Will and Jada specifically, but what are you guys' thoughts on the whole thing?
Couldn't be me. I don't know how much I could understand that space, but couldn't be me.
So hold on. What's the purpose of an open relationship? What's the purpose of it? Why did we do this? So
I think a lot of people do open relationships just because I think there's an idea about marriage where it's kind of like just two people, or it's like, how do I explain this? So it's an idea that two people give each other their all, whatever. So sexually, spiritually, psychologically, all of this stuff, right? So some people get into an open relationship based on the fact that me and you know how we feel about each other. Sex doesn't have anything to do with how me and you feel about each other. We love each other unconditionally. So if sex no longer plays a role in how we view each other and how we feel about each other, then this means that we can go explore other people and other relationships, because at the end of the day, what me and you have got is solid enough to be able to stand that.
The way you explain it makes it sound so like a very grown-up decision, but
it is technically, because
it is. No, it is.
The whole idea the whole idea of monogamy is something that, you know, I feel like it's a bit iffy sometimes, even though I wouldn't want my babes out here.
Yeah.
Just to...
Because, you know, let's even flip the situation. Yeah, let's not say it was sex. Let's say, like, obviously, well and truly, you're with your partner in it, but you're not going to be the best possible individual in every situation for your partner. If your partner gets sick, you're going to go to a hospital. If your partner, I don't know, if she wants to do what makes her happy, she might go out with the girls. You're not going to be the doctor. You can't be her doctor. You can't be the person that makes her happy 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So in the same sense, I understand that, like, obviously you play a role and you and them are in this together and you understand that, so cool. So another guy being funnier than you, yeah, is not going to shake your relationship. If she's doing kiki, what are you going to do? Bug out because another man's making her laugh. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't take her to comedy specials.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's as far as I can understand it.
It's just the importance that, I don't want to say just society, but like even with religion, it's just the importance that we've placed on sex.
True.
Where it's kind of like it should only be done by two people in a marriage, whereas it is, at the end of the day, it is just like a physical act, regardless of your thoughts, whether you think it's spiritual, there's soul ties, blah blah blah. In its most basic form, it is just a physical act.
In saying that though, I wouldn't want someone telling my wife, I'm sorry. But
yeah, of course, it's not an easy decision to come to where you're just like, my man like August Alsina could be slamming your wife around the room. And
imagine these days shit you're not prepared to do. Horrible. She coming back home.
No, but then that makes it even more like, come, go do your thing, because I'm not doing that.
That's true.
I'm not doing that. Remember we had this conversation where she's like, my man's letting your girl peg him. It's like, come, I'm not doing that. Go do your thing. Enjoy it. Have fun.
That's a mad thing. Either way, I'm not letting. Fun. I don't know. The open relationship makes sense, but it's just not happening over here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've met some people. I've met some people who have been in an open relationship, and the whole idea of it, I still struggle to grasp, because personally, me, I would not be able to do it, innit?
At all.
But yeah, because I would not be able to do I would not be able to handle the fact that my girl's just out here, just, you know,
tan.
Yeah.
Or not even just getting tan, even just like emotional confidence in anyone else. Not to say that, like, because well and truly, when you do get married, when you get with someone that's there, the people that were there before you, their best friends, their family friends, or their family, those people are still going to be there. But for you to be in an open relationship where the kind of emotional connection she has with you, she can open that up to other people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it.
But from the people that I know, I say people, I only know one person in that open relationship. But her and her boyfriend, they have like rules, like set of rules that they have to abide by.
See?
So for example, if a guy comes over to the yard now, he pams, and once he pams, he leaves. There's no staying, no kiki.
Wait. Sorry. So I'm doing what Esmond's doing, but I'm scratching my brain. She can bring a dude over to Pam in their house.
Yeah, but they don't live together. Together.
Okay, cool. Okay,
so she can bring a thing over. She can bring a guy over to the yard. Pam, he leaves. She can't. The guy can't stay over, and she can't stay over at the guy's yard. The guy can't cook for her because that's their thing. They cook for each other.
But sex isn't their thing. Sex is
no. The guy. What else did she say? Oh, there's a lot of stuff that they can't do, so they can't get into no BDSM tying up shit, because what that is more about isn't about sex anymore. It's more about the trust. Because if you let somebody tie you up, that means you're trusting them enough to give your like body and whatever to them, whatever, like give, like completely relinquish all your, thing to them. So because the sex for them isn't about trust, it's just about a physical act or like a physical itch that needs to be
good there.
Then
yeah, it's pain in it. There's pain in it. I feel you. I hear you. So why isn't that? Alright, cool. I hear that. So then, why are there open relationships out there where the whole thing isn't, not the whole thing, but the open relationship isn't based on sex? So you see how they have a set of rules about cheeks and the is there an open relationship where it's all about opening up to other people, you can have that person there that's above me in terms of how emotionally connected you are to that person, someone that you can call other than me, someone that you can trust. Why isn't that an option? Why is it just cheats?
Because I first of all, I just want to clarify, I'm not the open relationship. This is asking me better questions. I am not the spokesperson for people in open relationships. If you're watching this and you're in an open relationship, please feel free to hit us up. We'll have conversations with you. But I'm gonna try to answer the question to the best of my knowledge. I would never be in an open relationship, not me and you. You touch my babes, I'll break your fucking nose. Right? Come on. So as I was saying, so what was the question again? Oh, what are there open relationships out there where
it's more about emotion.
No, because that defeats the purpose of a of the basics of a relationship is.
But isn't that is decided by the people in the relationship? No. So if we decide that, that's decided by the people in the relationship. So
but then if our relationship is purely based on sex or like sexual activities, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm saying you are allowed to go build connections with other people, then our relationship isn't a strong relationship. Whereas if your relationship is based on everything other than sex, so e.g. trust, emotional connection, all these things, then that is a strong relationship. And those people who are in open relationships are justifying it by saying, we do not care about sex when it comes to each other. We only care about the emotional connection and the trust and everything else we've been able to build.
Yeah,
because
I hear you.
Understand, because for normal people, where monogamy has been drilled into our head, where it's supposed to be one-on-one, me and my wife, me and my girlfriend, whatever. It's a very odd thought for us to then accept the fact that your babe can just be could be doing up arch your back for another man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But to them, it's a very well like obvious thought where if our relationship is deeper than just sex, then surely I don't care. And they don't view sex as kind of like a thing that two people who love each other do. It's just two people who are attracted to each other.
Makes sense. And that girl that you know who's in an open relationship, she's still with her.
Yeah, they're still together. Like every other day, she's posting my man saying, "Oh, I love this guy so much." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's what you have to do when you're panning other dudes. You ain't really got a choice. You have to let man. Yeah, you got to be on job 24/7. You got to let man know that you're here for him because one slip up, you don't.
No, but it's not something that you just like you're dating for like a month and then you just go, "Yo, this could be the open relationship." You build the connection first before you then get into the open relationship. So you're together for years, like you get to like know each other properly, and then
So I guess Will Smith's sitting at that table. He's not really. I wouldn't say shocked, but I guess that's what they're doing. That's probably what they've been doing. So
yeah, if that's what they've been doing, then to them it's not a shock. Like everybody's laughing and joking about it, and I thought like it's like funny. Have you seen the meme where there's some girl getting pammed up by a ghost? Like all around the room.
It's scary movie.
And people say this is her at Tupac every night.
That's
actually funny.
You're also mad that I saw that before I actually knew what was going on in it, so I just scrolled past it. But then obviously I've seen it again after the whole situation. I'll bust out for ages, man.
Oh,
the funniest shit ever.
It's hilarious,
bro.
It's hilarious.
But I guess if they're okay with it, then.
To them that's probably just calm because, like I said, they don't call each other they call each other life partners. You know what I mean? So
whatever that means.
Whatever that fucking means.
Boy.
They're life partners.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on all of this shit, Mons, man? So you've been quiet. You look like you're in shock.
No, I'm not even in shock. You know it is. Personally, it's not my business, innit? If they want to be doing what they want to be doing, they can be doing what they want to be doing, innit? But, oh boy. Obviously, if I put myself in that thing, it would pain my chest. I wouldn't know what to do it.
What do you think, Clement? Do you think Mons is the kind of guy to be in an open relationship?
But
hell no. He's him in an open relationship, bro. He hasn't even been in a relationship before the relationship is open. He hasn't been in a close relationship.
That's why I'm quiet. I ain't got no experience in the field. I ain't got no experience.
It's alone an open relationship.
I'm applying for this job with no experience whatsoever. I ain't got nothing under my belt, no work experience, no nothing. So boy, that's why I'm quiet. I don't know what to think with this, but boy, shout out to them, man. If the dynamic is working, then boy, shout out to them.
I mean, it is though. They've been together for years, so
then that's it. And I feel like when you get past a certain stage in a relationship, when people start like being together for like 80, 70 years and over life, or like 50 years over life, I feel like there's certain things where it gets past a certain point where it's just stuff is just like mad relaxed. I feel like there's a lot of, as you said, trust, and probably a lot of what do you call it? What do you call that thing, man?
It's all right. You know you're in the field like that.
The English isn't Englishin, but you know what? It's just a lot of what do you call it when you're apologizing a lot? A lot of
It's so sad the way we're leaving you to just struggle on your own. I'm so sorry.
Forgiveness,
I'm so sorry.
But I know the word is there, but it's not coming.
It's calm. Just skip over the word. Skip over the word, innit?
Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of I need this word to carry on, man. Fuck.
I mean, you know, maybe if you carry on, we'll clock the word.
Yeah, just continue. We'll clock the word, innit?
Like where there's loads of like leniency kind of thing. There's like not leniency where they're just taking the piss, but there's like
understanding.
It's like yeah, there's more things that slide, or there's more things where you're like, thingy. Like, not like you're just gonna deal with it, but it's like, it's get to that stage where it's like thingy.
I hope I never reach that stage. I'm not trying to reach that.
But don't you think after a while it's like, not things will get boring or stale, but it's
I hear that, but
it just be like,
it's like a lot of women. I feel like a lot more women have to deal with it than men, because for example, if you're a woman and you've been married to your man for like, let's say 30 years, and you find out that he's just cheated, like he's cheated on you, a lot of women accept it. I don't know, a lot easier. They're like, well, he's gonna come back home anyways after. Like, I don't know.
Who says that? There was I forgot. Someone's married.
Bro, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. There's loads of people who's like, yeah, he's gonna come back home anyway.
Oh yeah, do you know what?
Come back home anyway.
Thingy, you just reminded me. What's her name? Who's the baby married to? Whoever his wife is. I think there was one point where they were just clowning her, saying that this guy's definitely out there cheating. But she's one of those females that say exactly what you just said. He knows where his home is. Like Cardi B, when, you know,
Offset
done his thing, and then obviously.
Because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know whether, not every single human being reaches this point, but you then have to look. When we think about relationships, we think too much of it as like the sexual part of it. Right? It's a lot deeper than that. And I feel like the reason why a lot of people when they hold the sexual part so highly, is because ultimately when you get into a relationship with someone, you're agreeing that it's just me and you, right? All this sex stuff that we're doing is just me and you. And then when somebody else goes and does something else with somebody, that's a break of your trust. But if you're getting into a relationship with someone and you're telling them, yo, this emotional shit is just me and you, this sexual stuff, it's not just me and you. And then if I go do it, then I'm not breaking no trust, because I've been honest with you 100% through the way through.
But that being said, though, if I get into a relationship and like the sex and the emotional stuff is just me and you, I feel like I'll be upset the same way if you free up to my man, or if you wouldn't know. No, but you say that, but it's just as deep, because maybe on the surface the sex stuff looks a lot deeper, but if your wife or your girl, whoever you're seeing, places more emotional value and trust in other people, then
with the emotional value and trust,
your relationship is just as worthless if you place a value in sex as well. Your relationship is just as worthless if she's freeing up to my man, because either way,
not really.
I'm not here
really. No,
like you say that, but
no, you're not here for it. You're not here for it, but they are.
To be honest, yeah, I'm not here for it.
But they are.
Yeah, to be honest, I hear you, but you can't, just like you can't free up to the next man, you can't put your emotional trust and values and all of that stuff in another. You might as well just cut
in another man. Where's the other man?
Not another man, in another individual in general. It doesn't have to be a dude.
What if they were? So your wife can't have a best friend who she trusts?
That's not. Yeah, your best friend isn't me, and you can listen. Like, trust me. I hear that, and obviously, once you get with someone, you can't say, "Yeah, everyone else you was fucking with before, delete them,
cut them off,
yeah,
delete them."
They don't make no sense. I understand that, but obviously, at some point, should the relationship last long enough, you will build that level of trust and I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like to be in that position eventually, not at the start because obviously it doesn't make any sense. But
of course.
But if I'm not there eventually, if I'm not there, or if someone else is in my spot, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I can stay there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hear.
Well, that's calm. You don't.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Like I know for a fact, me myself, I will never get to a position where I am comfortable enough to have a open relationship. Because, bro, what if my girl now goes find a guy with some Mutombo, bro, some knee slappers, bro. Yeah. I might stay to her just
yeah.
I can not just that only, but for me it's just like I want to be freaky with my babes, innit? Like just me and you. Let's explore this shit together.
That's what I was trying to let you know. When I said that he's doing shit that you're not doing, cool. Maybe he's not saying peg me, but he's doing the shit that you want to do. But because he's occupying that space, he just comes home and gives you standard, you know.
So you would have put in the bottle or something like that. I did that yesterday with Derek.
Relax. What I'm just saying is he coming home to give you vanilla sex, yeah. My man, he's all customized his shit from the rims and you and everything. I'm saying, like, she gets home and she's just whatever in it, but out there she putting effort. But within the rules of, you know, the open relationship, she's not breaking all terms and conditions. But let's just say my man is getting 110% and you are getting leftovers.
Yeah, but in that situation, you wouldn't care because you're also doing the same thing. It's not just a one-way street.
That makes sense then. I guess
it's not just a one-way street.
You're right.
You're also pamming other things as well.
With efficiency.
Yeah, but what if the other woman ain't my cinnamon apple though? What if I just want her?
Then you wouldn't be in it.
Then you wouldn't be in an open relationship.
Yeah, but if she's feeling underwhelmed or whatever, but
you need to look at yourself and think, what do I have to do to please my woman? Because if you can't please your woman, then you don't deserve to have your woman.
Where? Yes, sir. Right now, one for the books. Great.
Retweet.
I hear that one. Yeah.
But me too. I'm sick and tired of all these 5K runs I've been doing every day. But yesterday I went for my 5K run. About 2K in, I was just like to myself, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop.
How'd you get home?
I walked back. That's the sad part. Because the whole time I'm walking back home, I'm thinking to myself, I could have just continued running. But I thought, nah, fuck this.
I'm gonna.
Then
you do like 2.5 this way and then 2.5 back home.
Yeah, 2.5 back. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like to myself, I could have just continued running, but I was just like, nah, I can't be fucking bothered. But I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna go do it today because I have to do at least 3 a week. But yeah, the gym needs to open ASAP. If my room was bigger, because I've seen Amazon, they've got the weights back on there.
Yeah.
If my room was bigger or the yard was bigger, I would get a bench as well, and I'll just build my own little
gym thing.
Yeah, my own little gym thing. But because like 50 kg weights plus the bars, all of that shit is like what, 120. I'll just buy 2 of those. There you go, 100, and then I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But the question I wanted to ask you guys, right? I don't know whether you guys watch there's a TV show called Insecure, right? But anyway, in the TV show, in the finale of it, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but
that's a
these
big,
two couple.
That's a big spoiler alert. I don't want to hear
these two couples. They split up. Like the whole show was basically about them splitting up a while back. The girl cheated, blah blah blah. They split up, and then now that they split up, the guy now is now seeing somebody. Well, the guy was pamming one of the girl's friends. They weren't really friends. They just know each other, innit? But anyway, long story short, the guy has got the girl pregnant. The friend pregnant.
Okay.
Yep. But then the ex now wants him back, and they want each other back, and then now they're about to get back together. Anyway, long story short, what I just want to find out is this, yeah. If, let's say, you see a fine babe in the club one day, you move to her now, you're getting to know each other, and then boom, she finds out that she is what, like 2 months pregnant, but you met her like a month ago, so she didn't really know, blah, blah, blah. Are you still gonna take her seriously, or like even be with her while she's like about to raise another man's child?
2 months pregnant for another dude.
Yeah, but obviously this was all before she met you.
Okay.
Like in the month you known her, she's the best. Like she's the best woman you've ever spoken to. Like she ticks every single boxes for you. Like, but now she's found out that she's 2 months pregnant.
She don't tick every single box of you, G.
Why?
The box where she's not pregnant for another man. She ain't ticking that.
Yeah, but you didn't know that though. You didn't know that.
Yeah, so now I do now, nigga. I do now. To be honest, yeah. As much as it is, obviously she was doing her own thing before she met man. I don't know how. Not like I can't take her seriously, but you're pregnant for another man's child. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, really. I don't know where else you thought this was going.
No, but she didn't know as well. You both didn't know. It's not like she knew and she did
like,
it. But it's just like one day she's like, alright, yo, like I'm feeling like ill, blah, blah, blah. Like she goes and does the little test, whatever. And then find out she's 2 months pregnant.
No, I hear that. I'm not saying that she's a piece of shit for hiding it or if she hid anything. I'm just saying, like, now that we know where we going, because, boy, you're pregs. I don't know, like, if there's anything else here. But more importantly, you're pregnant for the other guy. But what's the situation with the other dude? Do you hate him? Are you gonna get back? You have this kid now.
No, so not getting back together. It's not even a thought in her head.
Boy, I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm staying. Boy, unfortunately enough, it's only been 2 months. So,
what about you, Vance?
Boy, me personally, I'd hate to do it, but I wouldn't be able to think. Personally, my preference would be for my future woman. For me, it would be like, if we were to have kids, it would be our first. You know what I mean? I feel like, it's not. There's nothing to do with the child. The child's done nothing wrong, but I feel like with the child there, you always have this like bond or link or like. It's like as long as the child's there, you're always gonna have to have like some kind of thing with my man. And even though it might not be necessarily like I don't know how to explain it. Like it might not be an intimate thing between her and the man. It's just always there. Like it's like.
You see, but I disagree with that though, because
that kind of baggage I just can't be asked to deal with it.
I disagree with that, because it's the same time when like women are like, if he's got a baby mama, I can't go there. What do you expect man to do? To be a shit-faced father and just like leave? No, he's done the stand-up thing. If you're a stand-up dude, you've done the stand-up thing. If a girl's told you, I'm pregnant now, you're there for the child. If you're then going to be punished for doing the right thing you should be doing in the situation.
True.
Do you get what I mean? So I disagree with that point for that reason. But I also get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Obviously, never say never, innit? I might meet a woman and she might be fantastic. I might say in the future, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna raise the youth. Listen,
the only problem I would have is you can't pam, because there's no way you're beating while she's pregnant for another man's guy. That is disrespectful.
There's no way you're beating.
Word on the road is that's when they're
yeah. No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
There's no way you're beating. If he was a stand-up guy, like you said, he'd be here, but I'm here. So unfortunately,
no. He's also a stand-up guy. Like he wants to be in his child's life.
Cool, but listen, yeah. So,
but she's like, yo, I'm seeing like me and this guy are seeing. Okay, because your excuse is that you've only done it for 2 months. Let's say it's your ex now, yeah. Not even just your ex. Like this is person you thought was the love of your life. You were together for 5 years. You break up for like 2 months. 2 months or 3 months. In the space of that 3 months, she's then done a thing with some guy because you've been out here doing your scumbaggery as well. And then when you start talking again,
who said that? Let's just say I was.
It's
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it's hypothetical. You then come back now. You're getting to know each other again. Like you're like, we fucked up. We shouldn't have done what we did. Like I still love you. You're still the love of my life. Right. finds out now she's 2 months pregnant for
I'm
my
not
man.
gonna lie to you. I'm wilding out. If I can flip a car, I would. I'm not gonna. I'm wilding out. If I can flip a car, break into a house, steal some shit, I don't know. I would do it. I'm gonna lie to you. Half the reason is because of what Mon said. 100% being the first, all of that. Yeah. And the other half is just, I don't know, man. I think for me, especially when you're in the
carry on. I'm laughing.
Especially when you're in a committed situation, like this is not just cheat, especially when you're in a committed situation, I think then again you don't went together when she got pregnant. But I think sex is more than that when you decided that you're gonna be intimate with just one person in it. Cool. So
Well, you didn't decide you were gonna be intimate with more than one person.
No, for one person. I didn't say more than one, I said for one person, like in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in a relationship and you're doing your thing, cool. But when you're in a relationship and you decide, yeah, I want to free up and do cool. But looking past the fact that she got pregnant within 3 months, even though we've been together for 5 years, and now you're pregnant for another dude, put that aside, I don't think I could continue that relationship full stop. Like the fact that you're, fair enough if you freed out to another dude, I'll still flip a car to you, but cool. But now you're pregnant on top. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't even come back. Like honestly, just delete me. Yeah, block me, delete me. If I ask you any questions, just air me.
Yeah, but she didn't know. It's not like she knew and she just continued. Like you were back together dating.
I know. And then once you knew, the right thing for you to do is to tell me and also expect that this is it. Like you're not telling me so that I look at the situation and I think, yeah, do you know what? Cool, we can work this out. You're telling me because you know that we're done here, especially because you're pregnant and obviously you're not going to get rid of the kid. There's no lying to me. There's no nothing. You're not telling me because you want me to overlook it or you think I'm going to overlook it. You're telling me because after you tell me, I'm packing my bags and I'm chipping. But I say that, and it's not an easy thing to do. It has been 5 years, but you're also pregnant for another dude. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you never. We're done. We are done.
What's your thoughts on it?
No, I remember when I was speaking. Yeah, have you guys ever seen that video? Yeah, where there's some guy that comes back from jail and he's standing on top of the bed. Yeah, and he's looking at man. Are you down for this?
You ready to die? I am 100%.
That kind of shit there. I'm okay. Big man thing. Listen, big man.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. Because my man looked like he was way too ready to die.
Way too ready.
Just for a woman. You never seen woman before?
Way too ready.
William, you never seen woman before?
What? So your girl told you she's pregnant?
It's long, man.
It's long. It's long.
It's really long. It's just. I feel like I like peace, innit? Me, I like peace. So I listen all that. I really miss me with it, please. I ain't got the patience and time, please.
I feel like you're there for it, Clement. I feel like you'd overlook that situation.
I would.
Would it be easy?
I would personally. No, not by any means necessary. But if I truly believe this person is the love of my life, and they've done something that I wasn't in the thought when they were doing, like whatever it is they were doing, because we went together, and then now we're trying to rebuild something.
Yeah. And
you've done this, yeah, man. It wouldn't be something easy where I would just be like, oh shit, you're pregnant. Oh yeah, it's not mine. Whoopty fucking do. Woo. No, baby shower. It won't be arranging baby showers anytime soon.
Fuck that baby shower up. Are you crazy?
Burberry shirt be dripping hard.
That's a Burberry. Everyone's talking
Burberry back to back.
At the end of the day, it's still like if I truly believe this person is the love of my life, then it's something I'm willing to look past. You know, because I would be expecting the same thing. Because if we were thinking, and then like let's say me and my girl break up now. We get back 3 months later, and 2 months into us getting back together, a woman calls me, yo, I'm 3 months pregnant, it's yours. I wouldn't want her to then like leave because of that situation. So I can't do the same thing.
I hear you, but you have to realize, like, cool, you're not together, but your actions still have consequences. So in so much that you're not together, she can't really say you cheated on me or you broke my trust because you lot weren't.
I know, that's my point. So I have no reason to leave. She's technically done nothing wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I can't leave somebody for doing nothing wrong.
Boy, I don't know about that, man. Yeah, boy, to be honest. Not that she's done anything wrong in so much that she's broken your trust, but...
She's legit done nothing wrong.
Boy, you're right, but I'm just not staying. I'm just not staying. I'm not angry. I am. I've already flipped to like 2 cars in it. I'm angry in it. but don't worry, it's the same 2 cars in it. But honestly,
you're flipping the same 2 cars over and over again.
I don't want to fuck that many
people.
Say no more. I see you shining. I see you shining, star.
But yeah, she's not done anything wrong. But you have to know when you find out you're pregnant that I'm out. This is me finished. I'm gone. There's just no way I can see myself staying, and then you're doing your baby shower. Everyone's taking pictures. The prick is over there taking pictures with you. More that to you, I'll burn the whole thing down. Everyone inside is going.
Gonna cut you in the belly and just
hold everyone up. See all those presents that are there. I was taking all of them and I was shutting them on eBay or Amazon. Fuck that kid, bro. Fuck that kid.
Wow, man said fuck them kids.
Yeah, 100. What do you think about getting someone who's already had kids? Like the dynamic of that relationship, especially with you and the child. I wouldn't mind. After a certain age, I'm not saying like 18 or something. I'm talking like maybe like 11, 12, or whatever age you think that a child is, they start to become independent.
Wait, how old am I? And where the fuck am I of a woman who has an 11-year-old?
You never that could be the situation.
Alright, listen, that's my flavor. Me, bro, ask me. Don't worry. Don't forget. Ask me.
No. But like, to take it, like,
no, like when you're older, obviously.
I'm being deadly serious. Hey, big man, ask me a question.
Hold on. This nigga just said when he's with somebody, they want to have kids together.
No.
No.
So let's delve into that.
I said no. Listen, I said never say never. No, the thing I said never. And if that baby mom is thick as hell, and I'm involved, you understand? Call me Petty Faloo boat, yeah?
This guy's not serious.
Lunchables boat.
This guy's not serious.
Do you call yourself Petty Falupa?
Yeah, that's no. It's a little.
Hold on.
No.
Petty Faloo boat, Lunchables boat.
No.
Monsieur Petty Flu.
You know how I know this guy's guessing. This is, like you said, this is the same guy.
Expose him.
This is the same guy.
Gone.
Let's do the math.
I showed you something yesterday, but gone.
Like that, you know what? So no
more. Back again.
No worry, man. Listen. So no more. The maths. I was gonna show you lot Saturday, but it's cool. I'm gonna free up the room. It's cool. No.
Free it. Let's go.
No, bring it. Free it, man. Take this. Take this podcast to the next level. It can't be me exposing myself every time. You guys need to expose each other as well.
But yeah, no, but to be honest, this guy is serious though. But I hear me.
I mean, no. Well, like when I ask, like, how old is the child? Like, personally,
I'm just saying,
wouldn't mind if a babe's had a child already, innit? I don't really care. It don't affect me. It don't affect me. I don't care.
That little nigga just better not fuck with me though, or female.
No, but you have to. You're come on, man. You're in the position where you have to build a relationship with that.
100%.
Not my dad.
100%. But you know how kids can be, man.
If
you want to be a prick, just be a prick over there, innit? I'll try my best, but allow me, innit? When your mom's not about, I'll sky you, but like, don't play me.
I will pam you on FIFA about 89. You think it's a joke?
I
will give you a break.
Don't play me. I'll sky you, bro. And then when your mom comes back,
I'll get sixes anyhow.
And then when your mom gets
snakes
back,
and ladders, I'll pam you.
Bro, I know snakes and ladders, lol. But yeah, no. But I don't think in any situation where anyone's pregnant for anyone else other than me, and they want to still be together with me, in a situation like that, it's just I don't know, man. I do not know if I could do it. I got a heart for it.
Fair enough.
Just like I wouldn't expect anyone to still stay with me if I said, yeah, listen, I got this girl pregnant. If she said, yeah, I'm out, I'd be upset. But really, what are you gonna do? What are you really going to do?
That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. As long as you don't expect it. But me, I expect it, innit? Personally.
You expect the babes to stay?
Yeah, man. I've done nothing wrong. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to not be in my child's life? You want me to be a dickhead?
True. But you know what's so funny that a lot of females don't see that. Like, the guy's got a child with someone else, And they don't see the fact that he's still committed to a child as a good thing.
Yeah, he's been a stand-up guy. That's the guy that you want. That's the guy that you want.
They just see it as he's pregnant he's got another girl pregnant, or she's got a child.
You see as him not being a scumbag.
Yeah, but I don't blame them. Obviously, you want what you want in it, but at the same time, it is commendable if the guys, because there's a lot of niggas
not doing it.
We've got a whole football team out here, and they're not about nowhere to be seen. They got different BMs all over.
Facts.
20 plate, 19 plate, 18 plate, 5 series, 3 series.
Oh yeah, Mons. I might be joining the whip gang soon.
Automobile gang.
Come on.
You love it.
Come on.
You love to see it.
But you got your shit sorted.
Elevation.
You got your eyes.
Don't ask too many questions, man.
Yes,
come on, man.
Alright, when he pulls up, he pulls up.
Hey, when I pull up, all right, I'm outside, man. You're like, outside where? Outside your house.
You stay outside
and then
by yourself.
You look out, and I'm not there.
I'm not there. Yeah, please don't be there. I'm not no bitch. Oh yeah, I'm outside. Yeah, must have picked up. You wait in your car for 2 days. I won't come outside, bro.
Oh, they don't like you're a thought man. I'll call you. Oh, I'm outside with food. You're coming out. You know? Yes or no?
I'm not coming out.
Yes or no?
You're coming in.
You are.
I'm not coming out. You're coming in. I ain't coming out.
That's why I wanted in the first place.
Come on.
Hey, come on. Man say, come on.
Dickhead, you're fuck out here.
You think when you call the babes and you tell her, yo, I'm outside with food, you think you want her to come outside? No, I'm trying to come in, babes. I'm trying to come in. Come in for some tea. You know what I mean?
Well, personally, I've got a lot of space in the,
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Disclaimer. Hold on. Disclaimer. That's not. Listen.
Yo, that space has to be massive because you are huge.
Huge.
Relax.
Huge. You should see this.
I can fold down my back seats, but it's right. But you know what? Anyway. Yeah, another disclaimer. I'm not.
Ignore the disclaimer. This guy's gassing.
Man's got the pumping bed as well.
I'm a good boy.
He's got a pumping bed.
In the car. What kind of life is this?
What kind of car are you getting? I feel like you're getting a car just for that pumping bed, just so you can set up in the whip.
Over the pumping bed. Yeah. Come on, man.
Well, yeah.
Have you guys got anything else you'd like to talk about? Other than the relationship advice that we've been giving you, when all three of us are not in a relationship or don't know any jack shit about being in a successful relationship.
You guys do. I don't.
I want to say successful.
I mean, successful. Is it successful?
No, but you've been their child. You know exactly what's going on.
No, relax.
You said chill out.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, man. Is we done? Are we roll tape?
Yeah, man. Should we tell them what we're gonna do for next week's episode or not? Or should we just keep it as a pleasant surprise? Let's just say for our 10th episode, we got something special planned for you lot, innit? All you guys has been supporting from day one. What, bruv?
Boy, you better hope. Make sure that comes through.
I'm out the loop. What's going on?
Don't worry, man. You find out, innit?
If it's us here again, then that's it.
Hey, don't ruin it, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we're back again,
it'll just be back again, innit?
Yeah, back again. That's it.
Yeah.
But cool.
Thank you guys for listening to episode 9 of the Nothing New podcast. Just remember to like, share, subscribe, share with your family members, share with your mum, share with your granddad, share with your grandmom, share with your aunties. If you have any single baby mums, Esmond is interested.
Very interesting.
As long as they take his Instagram, I'm going to make sure to edit it again right there.
Maybe you put it in block capitals. In fact, you know, have it there throughout the whole. However long this episode is, just have it up.
But on a serious note, Black Lives Still Matter. Yemen, Shukri Abdul. Wait, that's the name, isn't it?
Yeah, Shukri.
Thank you very much, Shukri.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Ahmaud Arbery.
Come on.
George Floyd.
Hold on. There's one important name I need to mention that I didn't mention last time as well. If my computer doesn't freeze. Anyway, I think her name's Tosin, the American lady. But yeah, this outro's taking too long. But you guys know what I mean, innit? That lives.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Goodbye.
Yeah.